for joining me again. My name is Miss Roop. I'm a 3-year-old PPCD teacher at Isaacs Early Childhood School. And today I want to talk to you and give you some ideas about things that you can do at home with your child while they're off for winter break. A lot of parents want to reinforce the learning that your child has developed over the last couple of weeks, and believe me, your teachers want that to continue as well. So I thought I'd make a video and give you some ideas of ways you can continue to support your child's learning and support your teachers at the same time. We all win. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is some functional skills. Now that it's becoming cold outside, we've noticed that a lot of our kids are coming with jackets and heavier coats, and they have no idea how to put them on and take them off. This is really something that we need to target learning around. By 3.5, 4, your child definitely should be attempting to do the majority of the work when it comes to putting on and taking off their jacket. So I want to show you a way that we target that skill here at school. And I've got my own jacket. I wish I had a child here to practice on. The easiest way to do this for your child is to show them where the hat is, the hood is. And sometimes we even sing a little song. The hood goes on your head, the hood goes on your head. Just something silly like that, but it works. And so we help them put the hood on their head. We get them started, swing the coat around, and standing behind them, we allow them to feel and reach for the sleeves. The natural instinct for parents and sometimes for teachers too is to immediately dive in and just dress the child, but we're not teaching a skill. The only thing we're teaching the child at that point is someone's going to do it for me. And children get really proud of themselves when they're able to do that themselves. Parents, it's really important to sabotage your child while taking their sleeves and kind of rolling them up inside and teaching them, oh look, your sleeve is stuck. You need to stick your hand in and pull it out. It needs to look like this. I always show them the tag as well. Look for the tag that's on the inside. It stays on the inside. I do this with shirts, pants, and jackets. Another thing that you can do other than jackets and practice is to help them learn how to put on their shoes by themselves. If you have to help them, do it from behind. Stand from behind and guide your hands around their hands, guiding their hands to learn how to put their shoes on and take them off. That way they see themselves doing it and not you in front of them doing it for them. Maybe in a future video, I'll actually have a child here and we'll demonstrate how that's done. 3-year-olds have difficulties unbuttoning, buttoning, and zipping things. So it's important to take the jacket off and just show them this is how we feed in the zipper. It goes in this hole and then we pull it up. A lot of our kids have grip issues with their hands. One thing that we do at school to make them a little more independent is we sabotage the zipper to make it a little bit bigger and kind of more fun. And a lot of times I'll let the kids themselves do this. So I just have a piece of masking tape. My masking tape is green. I'm gonna cut it in half. And all I do is I take the masking tape and I just make the zipper extension a little bit bigger. So I've basically made it easier to grip. And you can make little designs and make it fun. You can do several. I could put another one over here. Now the child, if they don't have that pincher grasp down, has an easier way to access the zipper, not only on their jackets, but on their backpacks. If your child's backpack has 2 zipper feeders, one on either side, we recommend that you help them to zip it up towards the top and then to zip it down. A lot of times we'll see the zippers where both of the zippers on a backpack are on one side or the other, and we teach it so that you can zip both up at the top. That's easier for a child. And again, this is something your child should be doing every day, being a part of packing and unpacking their own backpack, and learning how to do that zipper, because that's important. It's important for their fine motor. It's important for their self-help skills. Another great way to reinforce some fine motor and something that would be great for you to do over the winter break is to get your child involved in cutting. If you don't have little scissors already at home, you can pick these up pretty reasonably from the store. If that's an issue, contact your teacher. I'm sure that they would let you borrow a pair so that you had smaller scissors for your child to cut at home. What you can do is just take some scrap paper. Believe it or not, it's better for the child's trunk and core to stand up while they're cutting, and you'll see them maneuvering their hands back and forth. So what I always tell them is your thumb goes up, your thumb goes up. And even for some of my friends, I'll put a sticker on their thumb or make a dot on their thumb and show them that it goes in the little hole. Your thumb goes in the little hole and it faces up towards the sky. And then we hold our paper and we cut. Something that can be super fun if you have a lot of larger boxes in your house right now because of deliveries or packages, keep those larger ones that a child could sit inside and make it their little cutting car or their cutting house, where you can put newspapers, old magazines, scraps of paper. If you're unwrapping presents and don't know what to do with all that excess paper, save some of it and put it into their cutting box. And make a little door so they can get in and out of their cutting box, and they can sit in their cutting box, and the side of the box actually helps to support their trunk. And you can take a piece of yarn, tie it around the scissors and attach it, make it long, attach it so that way you know the scissors stay inside the box. And then let them sit and cut, but only inside the cutting box. Believe it or not, tearing, just the simple act of tearing is great for developing pre-writing and fine motor skills. It develops trunk, hand-eye coordination, pincher grasp, and using both hands at the same time. This is an important skill for our pre-writers because we're finding that a lot of our kids come in with not a lot of knowledge of how to manipulate their hands and also hand strength. And so this is just another way to strengthen that skill. Another great thing that you could do at home, and it's really fun, is if you have some old paint brushes lying around, or regular paint brushes and pieces of paper. One of the things we work on at school is crossing midline. What is crossing midline? It's when you're facing forward, your body stays forward, and I'm able to reach and pull over, reach and pull over, reach and pull over. So this is a great way, a fun activity to achieve that at home. Just use a regular brush, and you can actually just use water. It's just water painting. I'm actually going to angle this down so you can see, and have them dip their paintbrush in the water and then face forward and just bring it across, and then switch hands. So then I'm going to switch hands and just bring it across. Again, just painting. They can paint rainbow marks. They can paint side to side. They can make their strokes diagonal this way. All of that is great for motor development. If you sing a little song with your child, Twinkle, Twinkle, the wheels on the bus, bingo, while they're doing this activity, that actually gets the brain flowing even more. Not only do we get great language, but it helps to create those new pathways in the brain and speeds up development, believe it or not. So always engage your child in some sort of talking or singing activity while they're doing fine motor activities, and it will help them to develop. Another fun activity that you could do with your child over the holiday break is to have them use stickers. And what did I just do with my stickers? Here's some. These are some smaller stickers, which actually works better for this activity. You could use larger stickers. And most of our children love stickers, so this is very motivating for them to do. So I've taken another piece of paper and I've just marked some X's on that piece of paper. These are my targets. So what I'm wanting my student to do is I'm wanting them to further develop their pre-writing skills with a pincher grasp. And to be able to do that, I'm going to angle this camera down again. There we go. Like this. They have to be able to, and I'm holding the camera so this makes it more difficult. They have to bring their thumb and forefinger together and roll forward or peel down. And believe it or not, that's a hard skill for some of our 3-year-olds to do. Pick up that sticker and then they place it on the target, only on the target. And you're going to want to model that for your child first, and then help them. And remember, if you help them, I want you to be behind them, not in front of them. Sometimes it's okay to be beside them, but I want you coming from behind and guiding their hand underneath their wrist or underneath their hand, so what they see is themselves doing the task. And that way, then you can back off more and maybe even just point to where you want them to put the stickers. This is a super fun thing to do. This is an easy activity to throw in a baggie and throw it in your purse or in your car. These are great things to do instead of just handing off the phone or the iPad. This is great for their development. Speaking of throwing things in your purse or your car, a lot of parents tell us that they get frustrated because they're at a restaurant and they would love some activities to do with their child.